Yes, Studio 21.1.064 bits.
Hello everyone. I know I'm live because I wouldn't say it would really be my message, but I'm decided to make this new. So I have my character in Clok. References for which can be found in my other videos, if you can look. Essentially, I have a new sword, and I'm going to use it.
Gentle wind.
Right now, though, I need to heal because I'm in so much pain. Like I got, basically, last time I tried to fight, my character tried to fight him. He basically got murdered. I mean, he had no chance. But a good sword. It was custom made. So. Alright, so I'm gonna. Oh yeah.
Desktop list. Reaper X. Reaper. Desktop list. Reaper X. Restream chat 32 and 4. About to launching application.
I don't even know why I have Reaper.
Rest edit. Chat window. Edit blank. Desktop list. Restream chat 32 and 40. Start window. Cortana. TW blue. TW blue. 3U. Nick Kent of 99. Login automatically. Log out further. 3U. Nick Kent expand. Level 1 from 1 of list. Desert news. Text. RTP list.
Sorry, just my Twitter quiet.
Tweet button. Tweet 0 up to I. I. You of Y. S. Cent minus 20 cent land dot land. TW blue tweet button.
Excellent.
Chat window edit blank.
Okay.
Desktop list. Running up to W. Restream Reaper X OBS MUSH of Restream Reaper new version notification type Reaper V5.92. Chat window edit blank. TW blue tweet button. Best. Run people mode. Run TW rest OBS MUSH client 1 MUS blank.
Okay, so.
S gray baby blue. Is there a healer in chat guard?
So
Blank.
I'm in a town called Chat Guard. Very cold. Very interesting place. And I need to find a healer because my character was basically hurt. I'll even show you.
Fatigue, fully rested, hunger, well fed, your chest is scraped, your chest is scraped, your right arm is lightly damaged, your left arm is lightly damaged, your right foot is scraped, your right foot is scraped, your left foot is moderately damaged.
So, I was hurt before. My character was basically, well, he died, but, he was rescued. But, essentially, now I have to heal him because he can't stand to me. So
you head north, armor clank in chat guard, town commons gather in spots after semi-arid. You also notice a scroll-shaped sign, some wanted posters hung on the town hall, a burning large black wrought iron brick. You head east, armor clank in chat guard, Market Street Market after semi-arid. You also notice a large sign, there are some homes here, obvious paths, west, northeast. You head northeast, armor clank in chat guard, Brewery Row after semi-arid, there are blank. In relic command, you chat guard, Brewery Row after semi-arid, mild, fair, gentle breeze, thick tanks of liquor and other spirits line the outside walls of the chat guard brewery. The warm smell of hickory smoke and roasted meat entices patrons from afar. Several tin placards advertising Wendy's beverages stand on a long chain suspended high over the street. Perhaps intentionally, the number infirmary stands just next door to the number brewery, while a large...
oh, here it is.
You head into the infirmary. Armor clank in Chant Guard Infirmary shop. Inner. You also notice a sturdy wooden door, a wood-burning stove, and an iron-bended oak barrel. Also here, the healer gilded rent, a miner lying down, a citizen lying down, a car. Look at what? Gilded Rent looks to be past his prime. His short-cropped hair a pepper gray. His brow appears to be permanently furrowed, probably due to constant worry over his patients. He is wearing a small clear crystal pendant, a white linen tunic with rolled-up sleeves, some plain brown trousers, and a pair of shoes. The healer Gilded Rent is a healer. You can ask him about healing or for a full heal. The healer Gilded Rent is a trader. You can ask him about trading. You lie down. The healer Gilded Rent carefully bandages your left foot and asks that you pay for the service as soon as possible.
No problem.
The healer Gilded Rent carefully bandages your right arm and asks that you pay for the service as soon as possible. The healer Gilded Rent carefully bandages your left arm and asks that you pay for the service as soon as possible. The healer Gilded Rent carefully bandages your right foot and asks that you pay for the service as soon as possible. The healer Gilded Rent carefully bandages your chest and asks that you pay for the service as soon as possible. D. A ranger lies down, awaiting medical attention. The healer Gilded Rent carefully bandages a ranger's right foot. Ask whom? Ask E blank. B. The healer Gilded Rent informs you that you currently owe him 60 mil, and that you may pay it off at any time.
Okay, that's not bad. I can get 60 mil. Krone is, by the way, the currency in this game, so it's gold pieces.
Blank.
Yep, I'm definitely alive. Okay. Perfect. That's nice. So if you ever get married,
Your chest has completely healed under your bandages.
kiss your wife before leaving the house, because you'll live 5 years longer, you'll make 20 or 30% more, and you'll avoid car accidents.
Steven Cantos, you got the chat on?
Yeah, the chat's on, bro. Thanks for joining the stream, man.
YouTube. Slumber reads just upload.
Yeah. Haven't seen you in a while. Well, we talked a couple days ago, but yeah, you know, I have an executioner sword. And
a citizen exits the infirmary, having been restored to full health.
I just have to heal first, because I basically got destroyed in the last...
A fortune seeker just arrived. A fortune seeker lies down, awaiting. The healer Gilded...
What's been going on with you?
The healer Gilded Rent.
Oh, and I don't mean to ask, bro, but, you mind,
The healer Gilded...
tweeting this out? I'd like to see, you know, that'd be cool.
90 Monday, April 8, 2000.
Today's Monday, okay.
Steven Cantos, how long you been streaming?
Oh,
Break that record.
I've just been streaming for a while. Not long, just a couple minutes. I finished a 6-page paper today, so yeah, feeling good about that. You know, it's just, even though I didn't sleep at all last night, I had the worst night last night. The floaters, the flashers are terrible. I'm glad the chat works.
Your right foot has completely healed under your bandages, so you remove them.
My character on Cosmic Rage is in a lot of debt. He's in 7 trillion in debt. Because they bought land, tried to buy a house, or build a house. But didn't know how much it would cost, so now it's 7 trillion. Sorry about that. Yeah, a little bit.
The healer gilded rent retrieves some grounders from various stars and begins applying them to squares and Clok to be used later as poultices.
Let's check my health.
Blank. Fatigue, fully rested, hunger, well fed, your right arm is scraped, bandaged, your left arm is scraped, bandaged, your left foot is lightly damaged, bandaged, a ranger exits the infirmary, having been restored to full health. Your left arm has completely healed under your bandages, so you remove them. A child just arrived. A child lies down, awaiting medical attention. The healer gilded rent carefully bandages a child's left leg. The healer gilded rent carefully bandages a child's back.
Steven Cantos, I like them 2-hour streams, help me sleep well.
Yeah, I do too, you know, they do help. And, wait, the ones I do, or just the ones on 2-hour streams in general? Still healing, unfortunately. So this may take a while.
Steven Cantos, wish more people would stream CLOK. Definitely a gem among audio games.
I agree with you. I also like Cosmic Rage has the best ship sounds. The best spaceship sounds. It's awesome, you know. But this game is excellent, you know. It's not just the sounds are great, but the people are incredibly nice, like really nice to you, which is, you know, great to see in a mud. I mean, compared to Alterion, you know, this is a heck of a lot better. Even though I die a lot. But then again, I die in Alterion anyway, so.
New notification from mail. Facebook. Read Disability Wisdom Discussion Group. Fun question for all disabled. Your right arm has completely healed under your bandages, so you remove them. A hunter just arrived. A hunter lies down, awaiting medical attention. The healer gilded rent carefully bandages a hunter's neck. Health. Fatigue, fully rested, hunger, well fed, your left foot is scraped, bandaged. A furrier exits the infirmary, having been restored to full health.
I'm almost healed. I can start fighting. And I'm using my metal set this time, because my leather set needs to be fixed. It needs to be repaired. I don't have artisan friends, really. Friends who are artisans. Which is not cool.
A vagabond just arrived. A vagabond lies down, awaiting medical attention. The healer gilded rent carefully bandages a vagabond's right hand. The healer gilded rent carefully bandages a vagabond's chest.
I'm gonna help repair leather stuff.
The healer gilded rent carefully bandages a vagabond's abdomen.
I do have an artisan friend. She made me the sword.
Health. Fatigue. Fully rested. Hunger. Well health. Your left foot is scraped. Bandaged.
Steven Cantos, Leo should definitely consider more CR streams. If I could, I'd stream CLOK. As it stands, it's rather difficult as I am having problems due to video delay.
There should be a way to fix that. I mean, you know, it should function properly. You might have to get someone to help you out with that, because there is a way to fix it. I just don't know how to do it. Also, the microphone that I got you is really good. Like, it's I wish I had one. You know, I spent a lot of money on that one, but you know, that's because I like doing it. It was $106. It was a fun stuff. Good Christmas gift.
A child exits the infirmary, having been restored to full health. A fortune seeker exits the infirmary, having been restored to full health.
Sorry about this. Oh, boy, I am a little bit tired because I basically, you know...
A militiaman just arrived. A militiaman lies down, awaiting medical attention. The healer gilded rent carefully bandages a militiaman's left arm.
That was very big. It took a while. It took weeks. Because not only did I have to get the sources, I had to get the sources.
Your left foot has completely healed under you.
Oh, now it's
New notification.
Get the
You
sources.
can
And get the sources. Get the right quotes. Put the quotes in. Write the paper.
Steven Cantos, I still do recordings. Sometimes, microphone still works.
Yeah, that's you could do that, you know. You know, you should put out more content with your channel, man. If you're gonna grow a channel, you gotta put out the content. You know. Then again, who am I speaking? It's mine is growing, but it's because partly it's because
charging battery 100%.
I put content. I give people stuff. Anyway, let me get out of here.
You can out. You can go that way. You can through the wooden gate, armor clanking, rock canyon, and approach outside RKCL semi-arid, on this path, north. You can north, armor clanking, rock canyon outside RKCL semi-arid, on this path, northwest, south. You can northwest, armor clanking, rock canyon outside RKCL semi-arid. You also notice the remains of a destroyed gate, on this path, east, southeast. You can east, armor clanking, rock canyon outside RKCL semi-arid. You also notice a pink painted sailed tall dot, on this path, west, northeast. You can northeast, armor clanking, rock canyon outside RKCL semi-arid. You also notice a deep green painted wagon, on this path, north, southwest. You can north, armor clanking, rock canyon, entry outside RKCL semi-arid, on this path, south, the wilderness. You venture out into the wilderness, Conifer Forest Road out WLDFRDT semi-arid. You also notice a burning pair of large black wrought iron braziers fixed in place by large bands, on this path, north road, northwest, northeast. The weight you're carrying slows you down. Travel time. You can north, armor clanking, Conifer Forest Road out WLDFRDT semi-arid. Also here, a stand, on this path, north road, west, northwest, northeast. You can north, armor clanking, Coniferous Wooded Plains Road out WLDPLFRDT semi-arid. You also notice a burnt sign and the fire-ravaged remains of a lumberyard. Also here, a stand, on this path, north road, west, northwest. You can north, armor clanking, Prairie Road out WLDPLDR semi-arid. You also notice a crude sign and some unfinished wooden construction, on this path, north road, west, northwest, north. You can north, armor clanking, Prairie Road out WLDPLDR semi-arid, on this path,
Steven Cantos, I'm surprised you don't have around 10,000 or so subs by now, considering how well known you are at college.
First off, the college is only 1,000 people, and second, why would I have 10,000 subs in like 2 months? What person besides a superstar would have that many subs in 2 months? Well,
Prairie Road up, South Road PL, Northeast PL, East PL, Southeast PL, Southwest FR. Clok, edit my. UM East, Armor Clanking, Stars Grassland, Out WLDPL, RDT, Semi-Arid, Obvious Pass, West, Northwest, North, Northeast, East, Southeast, South. UM West, Armor. Wait 4 seconds before you are able to travel again. UM North, Armor Clanking, Prairie Road, Out WLDPL, Yard, Semi-Arid, Obvious Pass, North Road, West, Northwest, Northeast, East, Southeast, Southwest, South Road. UM North, Armor Clanking, Prairie Road, Fort Out WLDPL, Yard, Semi-Arid, Obvious Pass, West, Northwest Road, North, Northeast, River Road, Bridge, East, Southeast, Southwest, South Road, the way you can. UM Northwest, Prairie Road, Out WLDPL, Yard, Temperate, Mild, Fair, Gentle Breeze, the area consists of temperate, grassy, flat plains, a road leading southeast and northwest. UM Northwest, Prairie Road, Out WLDPL, Yard, Temperate, Mild, Fair, Gentle Breeze, to the south of the road here, a number of LEDs past some.
Perfect.
You head into a thoroughfare, Armor Clanking, Taruka, thoroughfare up. You are holding a sturdy bronze executioner's sword in your right hand. You are wearing a bleeding copper gray helmet.
Alright, let me get out. Let me get it here.
You can't go that way. You can't. You can. You can. You can't go. You flash northwest into shallow water. Taruka. You can't go that. You can't go. You can. You can west. An infested carrier arrived from the northwest. You head northwest, Armor Clanking, Taruka, Town Gate out Yard, Temperate, Obvious Pass, Northeast Shallow, Southeast.
Alright.
Minus 64. You do not feel fatigued. Climb gate. Wait 1 second. Queuing following command. Plan. You prepare to engage in glorious battle. An infested guard moves in toward you but is unable to get close enough. An infested guard moves in toward you but is unable. An infested guard attack. Wait 1 second. Queuing following command. Disarm. You swing your sturdy bronze exit map. You prepare to engage in glorious battle. You attack an infested guard. An infested guard attacks you with his copper short sword. Short sword plus 5 star 5 half damage to the right hand. Someone is left by. Disarm. Wait 1 second. Queuing following map. You prepare to engage in glorious battle.
Man, I love this game.
You attack an infested guard with your sturdy bronze executioner's sword. Energy minus 7. An infested guard no longer appears stunned. You attack an infested. An infested guard picks up another sword.
Stephen Cantos, I mean, have you actually told anyone about your channel? Not like you go spreading it out to the public. I say it's the only way to get noticed. People will join you if they know.
An infested guard picks up disarm. Wait 4 seconds. Queuing following command. Disarm.
I have. That's how I have 20
you
subs.
prepare to engage in glorious battle.
You know,
You attack an infested.
it's not like I've widely
An infested
advertised it or anything.
You attack an infested guard with. An infested guard attacks you with it. You attack an infested.
Now you have 37,000 students. So you can get a whole.
You attack an infested guard with your
bunch of
sturdy
people
bronze executioner's
joining.
sword. Energy minus 7. An infested guard. You attack an infested guard.
Come on, this guy is just terrible.
You attack an infested guard with your sturdy bronze executioner's sword.
Man,
An infested guard attacks you with his clothes.
having trouble fighting this guy.
An infested guard picks up. Wait 4 seconds. Queuing following command. Disarm. You finish this map. You prepare to engage in glorious battle. You attack an infested guard with your sturdy bronze execute. You attack an infested guard. An infested guard. Disarm. Wait 4 seconds. Queuing following command. Disarm. You swing your sturdy bronze this map. You prepare to engage in glorious battle. You're to end object blank.
Oh.
You can't do that now. You're under attack. An infested guard attacks you with his copper. You can't go that way. You managed to break away from the hostiles engaging you in combat. You head southwest, Armor Clanking, Taruka, Town Common, Outer Temperate. You are unable. Wait 2 seconds. Queuing following command. You can't go that way. You head south, Armor Clanking, Taruka, Town Avenue, Outer.
Oh, this is dangerous. This is so dangerous.
Stephen Cantos, don't kill the guard so. Go to the farmland, you'll die, again because you're not ready.
Yeah, but my commander said to go to the Toluca town area, so I'm doing that. It's incredibly dangerous, but I'm still doing it. I should have gotten trained up with swords before. I'm already good. Look, I'll show you my stats. Hold on.
Blank. General skills. Climbing 33.8.0391. Perception 31.1.1325. Penalty. Stealth 34.1.0566. Survival skills. Fire kindling 29.3.866. First aid 30.104.1553. Thermalism 31.50.015. Combat skills. Armor use 30.110.9208. Rolling 33.0.4655. Dodge 35.60.5891. Hefted weapons 27.0.25. Melee 35.96.5892. Polearms 33.3.093. Shield use 31.1.1774. Swords 33.100.8926. Two-weapon combat 24.0.9797. Magic skills. Profession skills. Login 33.33.148. Mining 35.7.716. Language skills. Common 33.100.0. Music skills. An infested guardsman arrives from the east.
See, so I have
Blank.
100 in swords.
You feel tired. Engage. You leap out from hiding. You prepare to... Wait 1 second. Queuing following command. Disarm. You swing your stick. Disarm. Wait 2 seconds. Queuing following command. Disarm. An infested guardsman. No. Matt. You prepare to engage in glorious battle. You have an infested guardsman with your sturdy bronze executioner sword. Energy -7. An infested guardsman attacks you with his copper short sword damage. Matt. Disarm. An infested cat attacks you with it. You swing your sturdy bronze executioner sword toward an infested guard. Blank. An infested cat attacks you with its stick. You are unable to get away from... Wait 1 second. Queuing following command.
Stephen Cantos, go with someone. Don't be stupid. You couldn't even get one hit on them, and that was with an executioner's sword.
You can't go that way. You're too exhausted to do any climbing. Better get some rest first. Engage. An infested guard. You managed to break away. Wait 2 seconds. Queuing following command. Sit. You shift.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Yeah, it's probably one of the best ideas that has been made. Okay, because I'm awful at fighting. Okay, or not awful. I was able to handle most creatures. I did it before. I don't know why I'm having problems with this lot. I don't get it. I was doing fine before. I managed to kill him. Get to the nuts. There's something going on here. I don't know. And I have 100 in swords. You think that would help?
Abilities and talents you can potentially learn. 1. Archery. Rapid fire. 2. Archery. Rapid volley. 3. Blacksmithing. Heavy heads. Star 4. Bushcraft. Tracking. 5. Bushcraft. Trailblazing. Star 6. Dirty trick. Eye dodge. 7. Dirty trick. 1 kick 8. Dirty trick. Kidney shot. 9. Dirty trick. Trick 10. Firearms. Revolver fanning. 11. Firearms. Rapid reload. 12. Flip. 13. Thermalism focus. Star 14. Lapidary. Star 15. Leatherworking. Star 16. Leatherworking. Advanced. 17. Leatherworking. Exoticating. Lightfoot. 19. Melee. Flurry. 20. Melee. Multi-opponent combat. 21. Quick channel adept. 22. Quick channel master. 23. Ranged combat focus. Star 24. Skinning focus. Star 25. Swords. Report. 26. Tactics. Dirty fighting. 27. Tactics. Guardian. 28. Tactics. Guerrilla. 29. Tactics. Mastery. 30. Tactics. Swashbuckling. 31. Tumble. 32. Unarmed combat. Arrow deflection. 33. Unarmed combat. Blade slap. 34. War riding. 35. Weapon specialization. Bow. 36. Weapon specialization. Chained. 37. Weapon specialization. Dagger. 38. Weapon specialization. Firearms. 39. Weapon specialization. Hafted. 40. Weapon specialization. Polearms. 41. Weapon specialization. Slings. 42. Weapon specialization. Staffs. 43. Weapon specialization. Swords. 44. Weapon specialization. Whips. You don't meet the skill requirements for this ability. Invalid ability subcommand. Please specify one of the following. Show, describe, known, learn, unlearn, reset. Information on weapon specialization. Swords. Specialization in the wielding sword.
Stephen Cantos, mate, I can handle them with a little bit of difficulty, but you hardly ever use swords. Like I said, don't be stupid. I found your corpse.
Wait, you're looking for my corpse? Are you logged on now?
You feel fully rested. You feel fully rested. You can't do that. You quietly. You can't go that way. Taruka, main gate after the deep temperate. Also here, an infested guard lightly armored. Obvious path, southwest.
There's only one. Oh boy, what can I know?
You know the following abilities. 1. Melee. 2. The Mort Guild learned. 2. Blacksmithing. 3. Blacksmithing armor. 4. Blacksmithing blades. 5. Rolling focus. 6. Bushcraft basics. 7. Bushcraft. Napping. 8. Dirty trick. Dirt kick. 9. Elemency aptitude. 10. Hamstring. 11. Hyper focus. 12. Apprentice of the land. 13. Melee focus. 14. Melee disarm. 15. Melee dual wielding. 16. Melee feint. 17. Tackle. To get a description of a known ability. Type ability known number. Invalid command. You may type help. You can't do that while hiding. Up you open number to get a 7. 15 melee dual wielding. 14 melee disarm. 13 melee focus. Clok edit mode. Gentle. You can't do that while hiding. Engage. You leap out from hiding behind the. Wait 2 seconds. Queuing following command. Disarm. You swing your. You prepare to engage in glorious battle. You attack an infested guard with. Wait 3 seconds. Queuing following command. Feint. You start a swing at an infested guard. Into mat. You prepare to engage in glorious battle. You attack an infested guard with your sturdy bronze executioner's sword. You. An infested guard attacks you with his copper short sword. You stop battling.
Stephen Cantos, I died trying to get it to Shadguard, but it wasn't no infested that killed, just a coyote. That, and the fact I was unconscious from dragging your heavy butt around.
You prepare to engage in glorious battle.
Come on.
You attack an infested guard with your sturdy bronze exec. An infested guard no longer a bit disarm. You attack. You relax your focus. Wait 4 seconds. Queuing fuck dip mat. You prepare to engage in glorious battle. You attack an infested guard with your sturdy bronze executioner's sword. Executioner's sword, 82 hand damage to the right hand, barely deflected.
Come on, come on. I gotta get out of here.
An infested guard did not. Wait 4 seconds. Queuing following command.
This is
disarm.
incredibly dangerous.
You swing your sturdy drop disarm. Wait 4 seconds. Queuing following command. Disarm. You swing your dip. You prepare to engage in glorious battle. You attack an infested guard with blank.
Come on.
Wait 2 seconds. Queuing following command. Q. You rush toward an infested guard attempting to finish him off. Plus, at the last moment an infested. You prepare to engage in glorious battle. You attack an infested guard with your sturdy bronze executioner's sword. Executioner's sword plus 5-star 110 hack damage to the right arm. That's another dead infested. Only 4 more left to go. An infested guard has been defeated. Energy -7. Attack what?
See, I killed a couple.
Oh. You find 49 realm on the corpse of an infested. Hey. You climb over a wooden plank gate, armor plank
I'm
in
not
tower.
stupid. I'm gonna
Wait
get
5
out
seconds. Queuing following command. C. Esprit Argent. Hello. Wait 1 second. Queuing following command. E. You can't go that way. You head southeast, armor plank in tower. You prepare to engage in glorious battle. You attack an infested carrier with your.
This is easier.
Attack an infested carrier with your sturdy bronze executioner's sword. Executioner's sword 5 plus 103 hack damage to the neck. Neck nearly hacked clean through. That's one way to get ahead. An infested carrier has been defeated. Energy -7. Attack what? You find 23 realm on the. You can't go that way. You heavy. You head northeast. You heavy. You head northeast. Armor clank in Taruka. Thoroughfare out the LDRDT temperate. The wheel. Blank. You venture out into the wheel.
Okay, good. I'm out. I gotta get out of here.
Wait 1 second before you are able to travel again. You head northwest, Armor Clankin, Prairie Road out WLDPL yard temperate, Obvious Pass, North River, west, northwest road. You head northwest, Armor Clankin, Prairie Road out WLDPL yard temperate, Obvious Pass, North River, west, northwest road. You head northwest, Armor Clankin, Prairie Road out WLDPL yard temperate, Obvious Pass, North River, west, northwest road. You head northwest, Armor Clankin, Prairie Road out WLDPL yard temperate, Obvious Pass, west road. You head west, Armor Clankin, Prairie Road out WLDPL yard temperate, Obvious Pass, west road. You head west, Armor Clankin, Prairie Road out WLDPL yard temperate, Obvious Pass, west road. Yes, be graded as we tread, below. You head west, Armor Clankin, Prairie Road out WLDPL yard temperate. You also notice a destroyed wagon caravan, Obvious Pass, North River, west, northwest River Road Bridge, north. You head northwest, Armor Clankin, Prairie Road, Bridge out WLDPL yard temperate. You also notice a rectangular
Stephen Cantos, next time, go with me. I can at least handle myself. I'm actually getting into practicing brawling. I've seen it. It's pretty powerful.
West, northwest road. You head northwest, Armor Clankin, Prairie Road out WLDPL yard temperate, Obvious Pass, west, northwest road, north, northeast. You head northwest, Armor Clankin, Prairie Road out WLDPL yard temperate, Obvious Pass, west, northwest road. You head northwest, Armor Clankin, deciduous wooded hills road. Eat your trail mix, finish it, get. Eat your trail mix, finishing it off in one go. You head northwest, Armor Clankin, Wooded Mountains Road out WLDFRMTRK. You head into a high mountain pass, Armor Clan. You head north. You can't. A light black. You can't go. At white. You head. You can't go. You can't go. You head north. You can't. You can't go. At all black. You can't. You can't go. You head west, Armor. You can't go. You can't. You head northwest. You head north. You can't go that way. You venture out into the wilderness, Wooded Mountains Road. Wait 2 seconds before you are able to travel again. You wait 3 seconds before you are able to travel again. You head north, Armor. Wait 2 seconds before you are able to travel again. You head through a large wood.
Okay, let me just...
You can't go that way. You can't go that way. You can't go that way. You head into a barracks, Armor Clan. The mercenary recruiter Echelon says to you, swords are excellent weapons for a balanced combat style. They are generally well balanced and easy to swing or parry with. If you're sure you want to train in this, ask me about it again. You'll only be able to study up to 3 skills at a time, so choose carefully. Remember, it'll cost you 75 ril to train in this skill. You are carrying 72 ril.
Dang it.
You head out. You head south, Armor Clan. You head through an arch, Armor Clankin. You set about washing yourself off with water from an iron water pump. That should take care of the body odor problem. The blood has been washed from you. The gore has been washed from you. You head east, Armor Clan. You head through an inner. You head north, Armor Clankin, dripping wet, haven entry outer temperate. You can't go that way. You head into a... Oh. The mercenary recruiter Echelon doesn't seem too interested in talking about that. The mercenary recruiter Echelon says, okay, let's stop. Ask Echelon about swords, confirm. The mercenary recruiter Echelon doesn't seem too interested in talking about that. You seem to be more or less right off. Ask Echelon, you're already studying that skill. Oh, you talk the mercenary a while, and it should all sink in. There, now go out and then practices with you. The mercenary recruiter Echelon gives you several pointers. Then practices with you a bit. There, now go out and practice what we've been working on for a while, and it should all sink in. Your training has granted you +1 to your sword skill. Your practice of this skill will be doubly effective for the next 24 in-game hours or until you gain 2.5 unmodified points worth of skill gain, whichever comes first. Clok, blank. Echelon appears to be out, him about training. The mercenary recruiter Heshan is a trader, you can ask. And some toast-like Sabatons. The mercenary Clok blank. The mercenary recruiter Heshan says to you, armor use training allows one a greater chance to avoid armor encumbrance penalties. Heavier armors are more encumbering, and so require more training to consistently use without penalties. If you're sure you want to train in this, ask me about it again. You'll only be able to study up to 3 skills at a time, so choose carefully. Remember, it'll cost you 77 real to train in this skill. Great, good evening. You can South Armor Clankin, Haven. You can through an arc. You can East Armor Clankin, Haven, Seth. You can through an enormous arch armor. You can North. Right track H. You can North. A. You can into a. The mercenary recruiter Heshan says, okay, let's start training in armor use. The mercenary recruiter Heshan gives you several pointers, then practices with you a bit. There, now go out and practice what we've been working on for a while, and it should all sink in. Your training has granted you +1 to your armor use skill. Your practice of this skill will be doubly effective for the next 24 in-game hours or until you gain 2.5 unmodified points worth of skill gain, whichever comes first. General skills, climbing 33.8.3191, perception 31.1.13. The mercenary recruiter Heshan doesn't seem too interested in talking about that. The mercenary recruiter Heshan says, I can train you in the following skills. Armor use 78 real, dodge 65 real, hafted weapons 50 real, melee 74 real, polearms 50 real, shield use 50 real, swords 76 real. If you want training in any of these skills, just ask me about them. The mercenary recruiter Heshan says, okay, let's start training in dodge. The mercenary recruiter Heshan gives you several pointers, then practices with you a bit. There, now go out and practice what we've been working on for a while, and it should all sink in. Your training has granted you +1 to your dodge skill. Your practice of this skill will be doubly effective for the next 24 in-game hours or until you gain 2.5 unmodified points worth of skill gain, whichever comes first. There, now the mercenary SP Grey Leader Sweet Red. Oh, it's you, sure. Grey, were you hoping for someone else?
Okay, excellent. So, let's try this again, shall we?
You can South Armor Clankin. You venture up. Wait 4 seconds before you are able to travel again. You can wait 3 seconds before you are able to travel again. You can Southeast Armor Clankin. Wooded Mountains Road out WLDFRMTRKDT temperate. You also know the SP Grey Leader Sweet Red. No, just remembered who you are sorta. A tall black armored but you head into you can Southeast. You can't go. You can South. You can't go. You can't go that way. You can South. You can't go. You can South. You can't go. You can South. You can't go. You can eat. You can't. You can South. You can South. You can't go that way at all. You venture out into the wilderness. Wooded mountains road out WLDFRMTRKDT temperate. You also notice a burning large black wrought iron brazier, a splintered pile of wood, and a well-crafted oak sign. Obvious as Southeast Road. The way. You can Southeast Armor Clankin. Deciduous Wooded Hills Road out WLDFRHLDT temperate. Obvious as Northwest Road. East Southeast Road. You can Southeast Armor Clankin. Prairie Road out WLDPLDR temperate. Obvious as West Northwest Road. North Northeast East Southeast Road. You can Southeast Armor Clankin. Prairie Road out WLDPLDR temperate. Obvious as West Northwest Road. North Northeast East Southeast Road. You can Southeast Armor Clankin. Prairie Road out WLDPLDR temperate. Obvious as West Northwest Road. North Northeast East Southeast Road. You can Southeast Armor Clankin. Prairie Road ruins out WLDPLDR temperate. You also notice a rectangular oak trunk open, a sturdy wooden guillotine, a sign, and a short stump of wood. Obvious as West Northwest Road. North Northeast Road. East Southeast River of Bridge. You can Southeast Armor Clankin. Prairie Road out WLDPLDR temperate. You also notice a destroyed wagon caravan. Obvious as North River West Northwest River of Bridge. Northeast East Road. You can East Armor Clankin. Prairie Road out WLDPLDR temperate. Obvious as West Road Northwest. You have East Armor Clankin, Prairie Road at WLDPLDR Temperate, Obvious S, West Road. You have East Armor Clankin, Prairie Road at WLDPLDR Temperate, Obvious S, West Road, Northwest, North. You have to swim there. You have Southeast Armor Clankin, Prairie Road at WLDPLDR Temperate, Obvious S, North River, West, Northwest Road, Northeast River, East River, Southeast Road, South, Southwest. You have Southeast Armor Clankin. Wait 2 seconds before you are able to travel again. You're feeling hungry. You have Southeast Armor. Remove. You eat your tray. You eat your tray. You can't go that way. You have Southeast. Great, excellent. No, I moved my shop. Are you familiar with Old Duck Lamp Town? Wait 3 seconds before you are. You can't go that way. You flash northwest into Taruka thoroughfare up. You can't go that. You have northwest Armor Clankin, Taruka. You have to engage in glorious battle. You attack an infested carrier with your sturdy bronze executioner's sword. Executioner's sword equals 86 step damage plus to the right leg. You are splattered with gore. An infested carrier falls to the ground. An infested carrier is stunned. Energy -7. An infested carrier no longer appears stunned. An infested carrier stands up. An infested carrier attacks you with his closed fist. Closed fist plus 5-star 2 blood damage to the left leg. Greatly deflected by some bleeding. Wait 2 seconds. Queuing following command. Q. You rush toward an infested carrier attempting to Q. Bat. You prepare to engage in glorious battle. You attack an infested carrier with your sturdy bronze executioner's sword. Executioner's sword plus 5-star 132 slash damage to the chest. Nasty slash cuts into the chest. So that's what a ribcage looks like. An infested carrier has been defeated. Energy -7. Attack what? You are carrying 58 realm. You find 20 realm on the corpse of an infested carrier. Great. I'll be a league south and 5 leagues east up there.
Oh,
Blank. You feel winded.
It's okay.
You sit down. You stand up. Wait 2 seconds. Queuing following command. Sit. You shift to a sitting position, taking care not to reveal yourself in the process.
I'm just waiting for myself to be fine.
Hide. Stand. Sit. Fat. You feel winded.
So I can fight again. Hopefully this works.
General skills. Climbing 33.8.3191. Perception 31.1.1325. Penalty. Stealth 34.1.0566. Survival skills. Fire kindling 29.3.866. First aid 30.104.1553. Herbalism 31.50.015. Combat skills. Armor use 30.115.7938. Studying. 23 HR. Practice. 2.47. Brawling 33.0.4655. Dodge 35.66.9891. Studying. 23 HR. Practice. 2.50. Captain weapons 27.0.25. Melee 35.98.2007. Polearms 33.3.093. Shield use 31.1.1774. Swords 33.106.1541. Studying. 23 HR. Practice. 2.43. 2 weapon combat 24.0.9797. Magic skills. Profession skills. Login 33.33.148. Mining 35.7.716. Language skills. Common 33.100.0. Music skills. ESP graded or sweet red. Okay. Fat. You do not feel fatigued. Blank. Fatigue. None hunger. Well fed. Your neck is scraped. Your neck is scraped. Your neck is scraped. Your neck is scraped. Your chest is lightly damaged. Your abdomen is lightly damaged. Your right arm is scraped. Your right arm is scraped. Your left arm is moderately damaged. Your right hand is lightly damaged. Your left hand is scraped. Your left hand is scraped. Your right leg is scraped. Your right leg is scraped. Your left leg is scraped. Your left leg is scraped. Your right foot is scraped. Your right foot is scraped. Your left foot is scraped. Your left foot is scraped. Fires up. MUSH climbed Clok. You come out of hiding. You head southeast. You can't go that way. You head northeast armor. You head northeast. You venture out into the wilderness. Wait 3 seconds before you are able to travel again. You head northwest Armor Clankin. Prairie Road out WLDPLDR Temperate. Obvious path. North River. You head northwest Armor Clankin. Prairie Road out WLDPLDR Temperate. Obvious path. North River. West. Northwest Road. Northeast. You head northwest Armor Clankin. Prairie Road out WLDPLDR Temperate. Obvious path. North River. West. Northwest Road. North. You head northwest Armor Clankin. Prairie Road out WLDPLDR Temperate. Obvious path. West Road. You head west Armor Clankin. Wait 2 seconds before you are able to travel again. Wait 3 seconds before you are able to travel again. You head west, armored Lankin, Prairie Road out double LDPLDR temperate. You also notice a destroyed wagon caravan on this path. North River west, northwest River Road bridge north. You head northwest, armored Lankin, Prairie Road, ruins out double LDPLDR temperate. You also notice a rectangular oak trunk open, a sturdy wooden guillotine, a sign and a short stump of wood on this path. West, northwest road. You head northwest, armored Lankin, Prairie Road out double LDPLDR temperate on this path. West, northwest road. You head north. Wait 3 seconds before you are able to travel again. You head north. Wait 3 seconds before you are able to travel again. You head north. Wait 4 seconds before you are able to travel again. You head northwest, armored Lankin, wooded mountains road out double. You head into a high. You head northwest. You can't go. You can't go that way. You head northwest. You can't go. You head west. You head. You head northwest. You head north. You can't go that. You can't go that. You head west. You can't. You head north. You head north. You can't go that way at all. Left up. You venture out into the wood. Wait 5 seconds before you are able to travel again. You head northwest, armored Lankin. Wait 3 seconds before you are able to travel again. You head north, armored Lankin. Deciduous wooded hills road out WLDFRHLDR temperate. You can't go that way. You head through the... You head east, armored Lankin. You head into an infirmary, armored Lankin. Renee's ministrations. You lie down. The healer Renee carefully bandages your left arm and asks that you pay for the service as soon as possible. A hunter exits the infirmary, having been restored to full health. The healer Renee carefully bandages your abdomen and asks that you pay for the service as soon as possible. The healer Renee carefully bandages your chest and asks that you pay for the service as soon as possible. The healer Renee carefully bandages your right hand and asks that you pay for the service as soon as possible. 3 faint chimes peal through the area, signaling the time. The healer Renee carefully bandages your right leg and asks that you pay for the service as soon as possible. The healer Renee carefully bandages your left leg and asks that you pay for the service as soon as possible. The healer Renee carefully bandages your left hand and asks that you pay for the service as soon as possible. A mercenary exits the infirmary, having been restored to full health. The healer Renee carefully bandages your neck and asks that you pay for the service as soon as possible. The healer Renee carefully bandages your back and asks that you pay for the service as soon as possible. The healer Renee carefully bandages your right arm and asks that you pay for the service as soon as possible. The healer Renee carefully bandages your left foot and asks that you pay for the service as soon as possible. The healer Renee carefully bandages your right foot and asks that you pay for the service as soon as possible. F. Gray, welcome. Do please come in. Invalid command. You may type help commands to... Goodbye. Received 3. MUSH client no button up. Chat window. Edit blank.
Alright, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. It's almost like 10 and I'm already incredibly tired. Even though I slept like a long time. I don't know. It's today was a crazy day, so I'm gonna do a longer stream. Probably tomorrow, depending on when. But well, actually not tomorrow because I'm hanging out with friends tomorrow. But yeah, I'll do a longer stream. Probably a couple of hours, because I like doing those kinds of streams. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you all later. Alright, bye. Thanks.
Taskbar. TW Blue. On 6. Studio. Start. Stop.